That's good, isn't it, Elwood?
Right.
Can you believe this man was a cripple? But 9 years ago, what happened to you, Elwood?
Well, I had terrible knees. The doctors told me that the only thing that would cure me was 2 knee replacements. And as a businessman, I was too busy to have them done. So I got around quite slowly on 2 walking sticks. I was in the meeting about an hour early. John started praying for people about 3 o'clock. I think I went into the line about 3 o'clock. They provided me with a chair to sit on. And I was there for 2 hours. John prayed for me 6 or 8 times over that period, remember? And guess what? Nothing happened. Each time he'd ask me, you notice any change? And I'd have to say, no, not a thing. Not a thing. And I went home at 5 o'clock, exhausted, disappointed, and on 2 sticks. But I said to the Lord that night, I know you heal, I've seen your miracles, I need a part of the action. I need a bit of the action. From now on, I'm going to pester you.
Good on you.
And I believe that we can talk directly to our Lord.
Yes.
And I went to bed. When I woke up the next morning, I knew my legs were different. I got up, I lived under a house, and I had an island with a table, a desk and a lounge chair in the middle, and everything else around the walls. And I started to walk around this island, and I started to run around the island. The house I was in was a high brick place, it had a big set of steps out the back. And before we went anywhere, I said to her, I just want to show you something. And it says, high set of steps. And I ran up and I rang back down. And she said, who are you? What have you done with my father? And, but that's the story. And I've enjoyed numerous healings under John Mellor Ministries. I don't know whether John's got a direct line to Jesus or not, but...
Now, tell us about that really action-packed healing when you're sitting in your seat. With this, it starts with H, and it ends with S. Who thinks they can guess what it is? How about the back here? Can you kids, can you teenagers, can you guess what that is? What that's with H, ends with S. Huh?
Hairy legs.
Yes! No.
About 4 or 5 years ago, John was at the Workers' Club in Ipswich, and I got there late, as I remember. There was standing room only. I was standing against the back wall. And about 9 o'clock, because there were so many people there, John decided on having a corporate prayer for everybody. And he said, I want you to put your hand over. Wherever you've got a problem, I want you to put your hand over, and I'm going to pray for you. Now, I'd been getting bronchitis 3 times a year for a long time. So I had one hand here. The other one that starts with H, I'd had here for many years. A pain in the butt. A real pain in the butt it is.
It starts with M, ends with roids.
Anyway, I'm there, like that. John prayed, and I haven't had bronchitis since. And the hemorrhoids were gone when I went to Tut the next day. I haven't been back since.
You think about it, this guy was crippled. You were due for knee replacements, was it, or hip replacements?
No, knee replacements, and I'd had the X-rays ready. I'd had X-rays previously where they were getting ready to do the job. And anyway, after the healing, I went back and they X-rayed again, and the orthopaedics guy said, "There's not much wrong with these old knees." So praise Jesus.
It's amazing. This guy had 2 walking sticks. If you walking sticks for how many years were you struggling on sticks?
I started on sticks in 1989.
Wow.
So from 89 to 2004.
Yep.
15 years.
15 years. Now tell us what happened when you went back to the council to hand in your disabled parking permit.
Well, it wasn't the council, it was the main roads.
Right.
I had a wheelie park where I could park in the disabled spot when I went to shopping centres and all those areas. I went back and I said, I don't need this anymore. And they wouldn't take it. You know, I had to sign a statutory declaration that I didn't need it anymore before they take it.
Actually, said the lady said that no one hands his back.
Nobody ever hands these back, they said.
Right, thank you, mate. Thanks, Al. I'll give a lot of hand.